I'm about growth, so it's on to the next. Do my own thing, I ain't even try flex, but they can't fuck with Randy and it really got them vexed. Living through the...
We live, man. It's the Jungle Report podcast. We back with another week, as usual. My guys, man. Like G already said. But it's the motherfucking vibe. It's a motherfucking vibe for sure.
How y'all niggas been, yo?
How you been? Covinator?
Weak ass nickname. Covinator.
It's a weak ass shit you got. Well, it ain't weak. It's just some people. Well, I'm not gonna downplay COVID, but it sucked that you got that for real, bro.
Fucking yeah, son. I was all fucked up.
I believe it.
She had to take care of me. We both were sick.
So she had to take care of you when y'all both were sick. You ain't shit, man.
I know. I'm trying to make it up to her.
Nigga said, I know. What's wrong with you, bro? That's not your mom.
Exactly. That's why I'm making it up to her.
Thought you was tougher in that game.
Me too, son. Those fucking chills hit, bro. I've had like chills nonstop since like Friday.
One of my wife.
That shit I'm good.
Bro, all you gotta do, bro, get some ginger. Cause I beat that shit like in a week. And I was feeling better like in 2 days. Get some ginger root, scrape it down, blend it up, take shots, bro. Just drink it. And then you can make tea with it. You need to make tea with it too. Get like a peppermint tea bag. That's gonna be good for the congestions and shit. Put that in some hot boiling water and put the shaved smashed ginger inside the tea type shit. Yeah, you're gonna beat that shit. It's gonna kill your cough, any chest pain. If your throat's hurting, it's gonna kill the germs in your throat, pause, and then you're gonna feel better. You're gonna be able to smoke again, all that. Mm-hmm. That shit ain't about nothing. That shit ain't nothing ginger can't cure.
I mean, I still been smoking.
Variation of the flu. That's all.
So you ain't gonna stop smoking, but you gonna sit there and try to help each other get better. It's a health. Nigga, you gotta practice.
I thought that shit, I had to stop smoking a little bit. That shit was hurting. Like I had a real bad cough.
Yeah,
that
like
it be hard. I teeth just start coughing.
I believe
every now and again it'll be hard for me to smoke because like that coughing shit be blowing my mind. That should give me a headache.
I'm telling you, ginger, bro, is gonna kill the coughing. It's gonna restore the energy in your chest. You can breathe stronger. You feel me? All of that. You gotta go to the supermarket. Don't get ginger tea. Get the root, shave it down, blend it, put it in your tea, and take shots, bro. That shit is gonna, you feel me? I was literally sipping tea all day when I had it, and I was good. Trust me, my nigga.
Okay, say less. I know that's what my mom was telling me to do. You know,
your mom knows, nigga. You keep forgetting what your roots is.
Your mom tells you what been. Yeah, your mom always knows what's the best thing to do, man. I would have been did that.
But you can't smoke right now, but a nigga like me can, bro. And you know, I'm only rolling with the best, man. Ron Season TV papers. On, man?
Okay.
Ron Season TV papers will be using here with some Fonto, you know how the game go.
Hot robber.
Facts. It's not a Randy spliff.
Ain't nothing wrong with a Randy spliff now and again. When you wake up, just like a morning
you need a Randy spliff to get a kickstart to your day because you be a little drowsy. You hit that Randy spliff, that shit punch you right in your chest.
And it's gonna make the shit come out. You take a nice shit in the morning. Start your day nice. Hit it. Oh.
That's a fact though. You got to take a nice deuce in the morning. Yo, not even to start here, but like people that don't be shitting every day, bro. I'm like, yo, what's wrong with your
start here because this is men's health. This is people's health. We should start. Yeah. Take a good shit. Start your day with a good shit.
I'll be sitting here for real. And before we get to the shits, we still got some more Ron Season TV papers for those that feel me. Most of them is sold, but we still got some more left over here instead.
How can they get it? How can they reach out to you and get it?
Go on the Grind Season TV page on Instagram or my page with Swoops. Click the link in the bio, and it'll take you directly to the link to copy.
And that's at GRIND Seasons TV.
Yep, season like the seasons. You feel me? Like the 4 seasons. But
taking a shit. I'm taking a shit. I love taking a shit. It's one of my favorite things to do. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, I couldn't play football without taking a shit before practice, bro.
Hell yeah.
That's
Practice
mandatory.
game.
Practice game. That was like my routine. Like before a game, I gotta take a nap for like 30 minutes.
To be honest,
I gotta take a shit and I gotta bust a nut before I do all that. I gotta bust a nut.
Yeah, I definitely stroke one out before a game. I don't like taking a nap all the time.
No, I gotta take. If I'm gonna take my 30-minute nap, it has to be an hour and a half before the game. Exactly an hour and a half before the game, bro, or I'm not gonna feel good.
I can't get leagues before the game. I'm gonna be tired, but I stroke my man out. You feel me? Pause. You gotta release the tension so you can think clearly.
I get cleaves in the morning. You feel me? Before anything happens.
Nah, that shit tires me out, bro. I'm sorry.
For the day, bro? For the whole day?
After the cleaves, I gotta sleep for like 3 hours. Like, you feel me? Just to be on some when I'm getting cleaves, it's relax mode. Because I say cleaves for after everything I gotta do. I handle everything. All right, let me get the cleaves.
So this would be my added topic then. What do y'all niggas think about the sperm retention shit?
Man,
the what?
That.
The sperm
they
retention.
talk about retaining your sperm because it saves your life. You preserve life force. Listen, bro, I ain't made here to live here. I'm not supposed to be on Earth forever anyway. So I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. Not a long time. You heard?
Stroking that shit. Stroking that monkey.
Yo, bro.
Girlfriend.
No funny shit, man. And we get to this shit early, right? There is no better feeling in the world as in the human experience than busting a nut. There's no better. Shitting is a close second.
Taking a shit too. Yeah.
Taking a shit is a close second. But when you bust a
shit is good, bro. I love that shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Bro, you can't tell me. I'm not gonna sit here. I'm not gonna disagree with what you said, but I can't completely agree with it because I don't know, bro.
I said it's a close second. I ain't say that's why I said taking the shit is a close second to that, bro.
Bro, you know the feeling.
Releasing the demons, bro.
Releasing them demons, bro. I'm talking about you 2 hours from home, and this shit just hit you. This shit just hit you like, oh, I don't think I can make it, but you make it. Look, now you finally home. You in your doorstep. Then you realize that you still got a half a clip roll that you left this morning. So you grab that, go in the bathroom, bust that shit out. That's not one of the greatest.
Your little clip right here.
Feelings in the world. That's one of the greatest feelings.
Nah, you know what's better than that? Yo, Randy, you taking me back to college days, bro. After the game, bro, and like you remember when I first got there, we were still playing Madden jersey teams. But then when I was in JUCO, when you were on that bus for like 2.5 hours, you gotta take a deuce. Feel me? So you take a nap, you wake up, you did. You got your food, you got the Gatorade from the parents. Feel me? Mad Gatorades and shit. And you go, you drop that shit off, and you go in your room and you take that shit, especially after a win, boy.
Good shit.
Yo,
you can think
boy.
About it.
You shit about that game, you like, damn, that was a good game, bro. You just taking this shit like, yo. Niggas don't even take off their shit. You still a little sweaty and all that from the game and all that.
Nah, I get butt ass after the game, bro. I get butt ass. You feel me? Like this. Look. Pick them socks off.
I ain't gonna. We had some guys in college. Like I was never the nigga
around naked. Not no fucking locker room. Pause.
I wasn't walking around naked in the locker room. But Randy know me, nigga. I got to a point where I'm like, nigga, I'm showering in the locker room, bro. Fuck it. Throw the slides on. I throw the slides on. I keep a pair of drawers on. You feel me? Boom. Take a shower.
Gotta keep a pair of drawers.
And then I did it.
I used to just go to my crib. You feel me? I
ain't like right there though. Your crib right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You live. Yeah. I missed that crib too by the cemetery. That was a crib right.
Nigga said by the cemetery. Nah, that was.
I was gonna say, yo, my ritual though. My ritual before the game. For me, I used to eat my 2 little bagels, cream cheese. No, I'm lying. First, it's the bacon, egg, and cheese. Bacon, egg, and cheese. You feel me? Extra bacon, body that shit. You feel me? Put my music on. You feel me? Put my lowers on. Then I go take a nice shit. Boom. My son Ted used to, you feel me? We had a routine. My son Ted used to come and we go take a nice shit. Feel me? Like, yeah, we about to kill these niggas today. I swear to God, we about to kill these niggas. In fact, fucking the bathroom up. You feel me?
Y'all niggas was in the bathroom talking shit like,
yeah. Talking shit, making shit, all of that shit. No funny shit, bro. Then after that.
Just to add on what you're saying, Randy, especially when you're in the opposing team's locker room and you leave a nice shit in there.
You don't flush, yeah. I used to fuck their bathroom. I do not flush all the time. I used to play dirty, nigga. Like I used to go there.
You wiped your ass. You just didn't flush the toilet. Let's be clear. Because
of course, I gotta wipe my ass. Yeah, I ain't about to go play football with the mud butt shit itching and shit. Had to wipe my ass. But I used to fuck that shit up. Toilet paper on the floor, nigga. I'm missing the seats, kinda, all type of shit. Painting that shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm playing dirty, bro. Then I go kill a team. That's a fact. And it would have been like in the girls' locker room, so I know the girls was tight as something, but I don't care. Like, you feel me? Opposing team girl. Take a nice shit after that. Then I eat a nice little bagel, cream cheese. Feel me? Drink my water, take a piss, go stretch. Feel me? That's it. But that shit is really good. It's like, it's more than physical, bro. It's therapeutic. That's something for your spirit. Like, for example, when you wake up and take a shit in the morning, you're not only releasing the fecal matter, you're releasing demons from the previous day. You're making your load light.
Because you know your body can just like it cleanses the most while you sleep.
I didn't know that.
So it's like that's why when you wake up in the morning, you be so fucking hungry and thirsty because your body's eating all that shit up. Feel me?
So to be honest, you're supposed to shit for every meal that you eat, and it like when your body's running at like prime. Prime. Bro,
I could tell you right now. Me and Randy my guy, bro. Like we went to college together, bro. We used to go to each other's cribs all the time. This is you know how we rock. Not you our guy, so you know how we rock. This is for the fans that don't know. Me and Randy are professional shitters. It don't take much for us to shit, bro. Like, hey, I feel like I got a shit, bro. I'm gonna take that shit. Fuck all that shit, nigga.
Son, I remember this nigga would fucking pull up to Tech crib. He'd be like, yo, where the fuck Randy at?
Taking shit, nigga.
All you hear is flush, nigga. This nigga pull up like, no.
Yeah, for me, I want the crib smelling that shit, but I'm releasing them demons. I don't care. You my brother. You understand how I am. We too grown. I don't got time to be walking around with burdens on my mind, bro. I'm releasing them demons. I'm not. Like I work, you feel me? I work with my son, one of my sons from the hood. So I go in the bathroom. I don't come out for like 20 minutes. I get comfortable wherever I go. I don't care. I wipe it down. Be comfortable. Mm-hmm. So I come out, he like, you was taking a shit, gang? I'm like, hell yeah, I was taking a shit. He like, damn, you not scared to take a shit at work? I'm like, why the fuck I would be scared to take a shit at work? Nigga, that shit is, you feel me? I had to release that shit. Are you dumb?
Sure enough, why do I care?
Later that day, this nigga taking shit in the bathroom now. See, I'm a trendsetter.
That's what it is. That's what it is. That used to be the thing. Remember when we was like youngest in like high school, middle school, elementary?
Yeah.
Oh, you taking a shit in the bath? I got to a point. I'm like,
I was
fuck. I ain't gonna lie though. I was a foul nigga. I used to go to the girls' bathroom and do some wild shit, bro. Cause you know the girls they got the stalls. Feel me? So nobody like if you in a boy bathroom and it's only one stall in there, everybody like, oh, you taking shit. So I go to the girls.
And that's why I like girls' bathrooms too. I used to be so jealous of girls' bathrooms because I'm like, y'all got it so lucky. Y'all sit down.
You got privacy.
So nobody can know what y'all doing. So I used to, you feel me? That's a good. I used to be like, I always want to go to the girls' bathroom because even if somebody does see me in there, you're not gonna know I'm a boy. You feel me? That's the norm in the girls' bathroom. You go in a boys' bathroom like when it's a hot period, like niggas passing by, everybody, yo, that's Boo Boo. He got this nigga. Yo, Boo Boo, that's you. Yo, that's fucked up, son. That shit is whack. So I used to be so mad, bro.
I seen this nigga Boo Boo on the 3rd floor. Kicking his shit.
Bro, that's like I started
ass niggas. Ezel ass niggas, bro.
I started threatening niggas. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm gonna fuck you up, bro. You tell niggas I'm taking a shit, I'm fucking you up, bro. Straight like that. Got to, you feel me? I used to be an embarrassed kid, bro. And I remember one time, one memory always sticks to me. I was in 5th grade. You feel me? We used to sit on the rug to listen to books, story time, whatever. And my godbrother was in my class. You feel me? And that was my man. You feel me? So the teacher see my face fucked up. She pulled me to the side. She like, Brandon, what's the matter? I'm like, Miss, I gotta use the bathroom. Mad embarrassed. You feel me? Mad embarrassed. She's like, okay, go to the bathroom. I said, she goes, I'm gonna send you. My godbrother name is Jalen. Shout out to my bro Jalen. To this day, that's my bro. She like, I'm gonna send Jalen with you. You feel me? So you don't feel embarrassed. I'm like, okay. My son held the door down because he bigger than me. He taller than me too. Even when we was in 5th grade, he held the door down. Nobody came in. They took a nice shit. There was no paper. My son got it for me. Handed. That's for me. I love that nigga before that, but after that day, bro, I'm like, yo, I love you, bro. You my nigga for life.
Let's talk about the school bathroom toilet paper. You feel me?
Let's talk about that, man. That shit used to make niggas bleed, bro. Like,
bro, I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about the college one.
Oh,
remember,
yeah,
that was college. Yo, that was the come up, bro. That was the come up. You go in there, you rip that motherfucker off, like 2 of them shits. You don't gotta buy toilet paper for like 5 months. I ain't gonna lie, you put me on it. I dead did not buy toilet paper in college, bro. I had toilet paper for months, bro.
And you know who put me onto that? View put me onto that. Cause I go when I was to the crib, him and T Maney to visit. I see that big ass. I'm like, what the fuck is that, bro? That niggas buy toilet paper like that? He like, niggas don't buy toilet paper, nigga. That's from Hartwell. You feel me? So when I go there, bro, you feel me? I'm taking a shit in Hartwell now. You feel me? Regular shit. You feel me? Then I'm like, oh shit, I need toilet paper. You feel me? I straight shit open. Give me that, put it in my book bag. I go to the next store, same one. I'm good for a whole half a semester now. You feel me? Gucci.
Word.
I don't gotta buy no toilet paper.
You get 4 of them shits, bro. You dead good for like a year, bro. Like that shit. Like that shit is crazy.
Toilet paper, bro.
Word. That shit is definitely worth it, bro.
Shout out to college. It's a scam, but you could rip the niggas off too a lot of ways.
Yo, it's a lot of things, man. It's cause
get it where you fit, gang.
I talked about people that about we go to black people. We go to 1 or 3 institutions. We either go to college, we go to the military, or we go to prison, and that's where a lot of our networks come from. And people try to argue me down. Oh, the streets. Again, even if you're in the streets is an institution that leads you to where, nigga? Prison. If you in this shit long enough and you got some fuck niggas around, you could go to prison from that shit. And when you deal in the streets, there's a lot of people that have been to prison. So it's crazy what institutions that we are part of.
Free my niggas.
Facts. Let's get into the shit though, man. Report part. Tom Brady has retired.
Bro, finally.
Either because his wife forced him to, or I don't think he wanted to retire. I think Giselle made him retire, but
yeah, his wife made him do it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me tell you why I say that. Because in his statement, he ain't say nothing like I'm walking away from the game, some satisfies, then third. He said, there's other things that should be focused on outside of football that I need to put my energy into. That's your wife telling you that. Like, Tom, what the fuck? Hey,
she like, you've been playing professional football for 22 years, motherfucker.
Yeah.
20. Like, this nigga really played for professional football for 22 years. That's something to not hold lightly. Like, you know how niggas like us play football most of our lives. You feel me? Yeah. And Randy, you've been playing football since you was what? You say like 5?
8. I started 8.
At 8.
I started organized at 8. I started from young at like 3.
So 3, like with the feel me pause playing that, you know what they call it shooter or bust them up in some places. I don't know, we don't call that sandlot. Feel me, but so 3, but organized 8. So regardless of how you want to look at that, that's still 20 plus years, right? This man played professional football for 22
alone.
Years.
That's
alone.
Niggas' life.
That's not even when he came in playing at like 5, 6, 7 years old. So now he's about to be 45. So his whole life he played football.
Did you see they had like a list of shit that was like in style when Carlos Santana, Maria, that was like the number 1 when Tom Brady came into the league.
Wow. What else? What clothes and shit? What else?
Fucking, I think Fubu was still in. Fucking, fucking.
Shout out to Fubu though, man.
One of the
Fuzz bars. That's a fact. Shout out to the black people, baby. Shout out to us, baby.
Shout out to Carl Kanai too.
Shout out to Carl Kanai. Shout out to Cal Kanai. Come on.
He was talking about how mad at the players in the league right now wasn't even born.
Go ahead, bro. My fault.
Mad at the players in the league wasn't even born, or they was like 1 or 2 or some shit like that. It's just like, son, it's literally the end of an era.
Yeah, a lot of them niggas was born in 2000. It's 2022 right now. That's crazy. And that nigga was balling. He started his NFL career when they was born, when he came out the coochie. 99, 2000. That's crazy. We older than a lot of dudes in the NFL. And Tom Brady was born when we was babies. And dude is still doing it till this day. It says a lot to him. But fuck him, because I'm a Jets fan. God bless him, though, because I'm a football fan. And I love the greatness. He got the most regular season wins, most playoff wins, and most Super Bowl titles, just to name a few, amongst a whole other bunch of achievements. That nigga's the GOAT. You feel me? It's gonna be for me. I hope he coaches, but I don't know what he's gonna do. I'm excited to see what he's gonna do. I don't think he's gonna be an analyst. Maybe I don't know what the fuck. He's gonna do some Michael Jordan shit on the team, running from behind the scenes.
I think he's gonna go into team ownership. I think
he's gonna go to team ownership.
If his wife is okay with him still having football in his life that way, I do think
that had to be the compromise. He like I'm gonna. He said. Matter of fact, he was looking at a team to buy. Matter of fact, or I think he owns a team or something.
He's looking at a team to buy. I'm hearing that the Mannings are actually looking at a team to buy.
Mm-hmm. The Astros he was looking to buy too, because the Houston. I mean, not the Astros. The Expos. They coming back to baseball, and Tom Brady was looking into buying. That was like last year though.
I think she'll let him own a team, but I don't know if she's gonna be cool with football because Tom is a competitive guy.
Yep.
And and his passion for football is so high. I don't even know if he could be as an owner, if he would be just okay with not being hands-on in that regard.
I feel like he's gonna be like a what's this dude's name for the Cowboys? Jerry Jones or something like that. That's his name, right? Jerry Jones.
Oh yeah.
Fuck the Cowboys, but he's gonna be like that, like an owner, but like a big part in a lot of things that goes on, like the day-to-days to the big stuff.
You think he's like an owner and the GM at the same time, or the president?
Yeah, I think that's the same thing, isn't it? No, general manager is two different things. But yeah, he is the GM and owner. Yes, I think.
Yeah, he needs to step there as being the GM.
He got to stop. That's
I was watching.
Anyway, fuck the Cowboys. I don't care what they do. I'm just saying. I think Tom Brady's gonna do some shit like that.
But what I will say is, thank you, Tom. I mean, you was definitely a person who made a lot of people angry. Not me so much, because my guy Eli beat you twice in the Super Bowl, and I remember those joyous feelings. It's when I was in eighth grade.
Yeah,
in high school.
To the parade.
And then 2011, 2012, when I was a senior in high school. So I remember those 2 moments very well, and I did cut school that day to go to the parade. I'm not gonna lie.
I cut school in high school, but I still home and slept. I was gonna go to the parade, but I left. And I had art. The nigga that gave me I had an A+. The nigga gave me a B because I missed one day in his class. I'm like, bro, that's the day the Giants won the Super Bowl.
Yo,
nigga didn't care, bro.
That you know what's so crazy, and I want you to answer what you want to say as well. I want you to get your point in before we go there. There is a thing we can unpack this a little bit after Dotson what he's going to say. Cincinnati's actually trying to make the day after the Super Bowl a holiday, like I said, a national holiday. So schools and everybody don't got to work. So I think that's something that should be really looked at because the Super Bowl is really a big thing in American culture. But
it is.
I was just saying because that football is a big thing in American culture. Like to be real with you, they had this advertisement for football back in like 1977, where they were just showing niggas getting fucked up, and it was all shit that would be penalties today. It was like these niggas have been putting themselves in the way of danger for entertainment. You feel me? And it's like, son,
the rules change,
huh? Oh no, well yeah, the rules change and all that, but I'm just saying like the day after the Super Bowl, that shit was big for me when I was in the 8th grade. That was like my first time cutting school to go to Manhattan with a whole bunch of I could have got snatched or some shit. I was like, I don't give a fuck, nigga. Giants beat the Patriots, nigga. I think that was like the perfect season.
What? That was the perfect season. How's it broke you up? One Giant loss. That was an open.
They had the perfect season.
And the Giants almost beat them.
In week 16. Week 16, they almost beat them.
They're like the last week or something like that. Word. We almost beat them. We lost. I'm like, fuck.
Because they were saying, you know what? Because they tried to pull a fast one. They were like, oh, the Giants are just gonna rest their starters, and then Tom Crawford was like, nah, fuck that. Y'all playing y'all starters. We playing our starters too. Y'all ain't gonna just try to get an easy perfect season off us.
Facts though, son. That shit was legendary, son. I mean, but that's just because I'm a Giants fan. Like, son, don't get me wrong. I hated Tom Brady a lot over the years. I still like partially do, but it's like even now, like in the later years, it's like I've been forced to accept the greatness. You feel me?
You know what You know what it is? What I say as well. Like, I never hated Tom, and I definitely didn't want him to win all the time. But this is my thing. Like, I have to appreciate the memories that he left us as. What you got to think? He's been in the league since we was kids. We grew up. We elementary, high school, even college. We watched Tom play. Like, with the goal, especially me and Randy as well, because we played in college. Like, one day to possibly play against him on a professional level. And to see that he was playing even after I stopped playing. Like, he was still playing.
We would have definitely made it happen. We would have kept going.
Mm-hmm. So, shout out to Tom Brady, man. Congratulations on whatever you do next. You're a competitive guy, and you're good at things that you do, so I know whatever he's going to do next is going to be great as well.
He was drafted in the 6th round, bro.
He wasn't even a starter in Michigan. He had to earn that job.
It's a fact. Had to do the same thing as the Patriots. I think the Jets gave him his glory. I think Drew Bledsoe got hurt or some shit like that. Mm-hmm. And he came in and smoked them niggas or some shit like that. Drew Bledsoe got hurt. I remember, bro. I remember being 5 years old.
Drew Bledsoe was a Pro Bowl guy. He wasn't.
Yeah, he was good. Drew Bledsoe was good.
Coming up. Matter of fact, this is around the time where the Patriots had just lost to the Packers in the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And then Tom Brady comes along, and the rest is history.
Starts abusing the NFL,
especially the Jets, man. Let's go Jets, man. We gotta get together, man. What the fuck are we doing?
He only got 3 losses against the Bills in his career, bro.
Fuck the Bills too, man. I don't like them niggas. That's a big out for the Jets too. I went to MetLife, and them fucking Bills fans, them niggas is they with it. Like, they remind you, like, nigga, we from New York too. They spilling beer.
Bro, I told
me out
on you.
Like,
on you. Yo, Randy.
On me, bro. Spilling beer. Huh? We said?
I would say they spilled beer and shit on you, nigga.
They spilled beer. Look, they was up here. I was below. They was up here and shit. You feel me? But not even too far. I could have grabbed them. So I got it. You know, I did my thing. You feel me? So they like whatever for me. So I'm like, fuck the Bills, some shit like that. So when they start heckling me, they started saying mad funny shit. You feel me? I own my shorty at the time. You feel me? Fuck that bitch too. But long story short, now the Bills score a touchdown, and I just feel mad beer on me. Like, so and I see them just like not spilling it on me, but on some like trying to make it spill on me on purpose. Like, you know, it's an open container. Like, you feel me? They spilling it on me. So I got up and like, y'all really fuck y'all up over this football game. My niggas think they relax. Feel me? So they're like, baby, relax. Get the fuck out of here. You see these niggas spilling beer on me. Like, what the fuck? I ain't with, like, get the fuck out of here. But fuck the Bills. It was smoke before that. But then that always enhanced the rivalry when I experienced that for myself.
I liked them a little bit because I remember the Stevie Johnson years, but they had T.O. one time, and also, you know, T.O.'s my guy, so
I love T.O. Yeah, that was like an 09.
T.O.'s my guy.
That's when Tom Brady used to wear them fire ass Patriots uniforms, the throwbacks.
Mm-hmm. But fuck. What I was about to say. But who becomes the top dog at quarterback now with him being gone? I mean, it's nobody that's going to catch him at this point. At this point in time, there's nobody that's going to catch Tom. 7 championships is crazy. I don't know if we're going to ever see that in our lifetime again.
7 is crazy, bro.
It's like when I look at Jeter. I mean, of course, you had people that may be better talents than Derek Jeter and stuff like that. Same thing with Tom. But the level of success and the level of excellence that was maintained over those times, I don't know if we see another Jeter, another Tom Brady, another LeBron James. It's like that level of excellence. Tim Duncan and Kobe Bryant.
I don't think we do, man. So I say a close second. Depending on what your brother does.
Who's your guys out of the young guys? Who you see becoming the top dog in the
quarterback?
Future? Yeah.
Lamar, Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow.
For sure.
And even if the Jets get it together, man, this nigga, what the fuck is my son's name? I'm sorry. Zach Wilson. That's his name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Zach.
For me,
yeah, Zach.
I'm going to go definitely Patty Mahomes, Lamar. They need to give Lamar number 1 option. I know Antonio Brown has his things about him, but I think Antonio Brown and him would do relatively well together.
I think so.
And his cousin plays there. You know, his cousin played there too, Hollywood. So, I would say.
I wish he would go to the Ravens.
Mahomes, Lamar, Joe Burrow for sure, Josh Allen.
Josh Allen is good, but fuck the Bills. Yeah, hell yeah.
Justin Herbert's gonna be one of those guys. The Giants supposed to get him. The Giants supposed to get Justin Herbert.
I know, yeah.
He went back to college for one more year to play with his brother, but I'm like, if we could have got that guy, man. And I think Justin Fields is gonna be something. His brother played at Oregon. He was coming in as an incoming freshman to play tight end.
Where's he at now?
At Oregon still. So I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna throw Justin Fields in there. I think Justin Fields is gonna do some special things. Trey Lance might be all right too, but
right yeah, now, what happened to Trey? He was hurt or something?
Nah, Jimmy G. He just didn't win the job over Jimmy G. That's all. But they play him. This is Jimmy G's the starter right now. Porn star Jimmy. Porn star Jimmy. Super Bowl prediction. Actually, before we get to the Super Bowl, it was the conference championship round was some great football too.
That was some great football, bro. Like great weekend of football. 2 weekends of football.
Kansas City lost. I didn't see that happening. I know it's a potential that any given Sunday could happen, but I don't think out of 10 times that Kansas City loses to Cincinnati, maybe more than twice.
I don't think they lose the second time at all.
Yeah, honestly. I think they definitely did some things where they played like, remember when we were young, Randy and Dot, and they'll tell you to play the game of football correctly, and we used to always be like, "What the fuck do you mean play the game correctly? Like, nigga, we about to be out there and smash these niggas. We gonna run it up. We gonna fuck these niggas." Like,
yeah, that's be a savage
when you were a player, but when you understand and you get older and you will be around a game, you understand there's a proper way to play the game. Yes, you can run up a score on a team, but now what happens when you miss a play? Like that last play before going into the half of Kansas City. You could have kicked the field goal for 3 points. But instead you try to run a play, try to score a touchdown and run it up on them. To like really munch it in. And then look what happened. You lose by 3 points.
I feel like they underestimated them. That's why they lost.
Absolutely.
You're supposed to kill ants with hammers. One of my football coaches always had that. I had that quote, that motto. He said, "Kill ants with hammers." It don't matter. Like, for example, you're going against a team that's like a giant and they good. If you go against a team that sucks and they're ants,
because
apply the same pressure.
People like to play down to the competition level, but it's like greatness and excellence. You're supposed to be at your level at all times. Fuck what the other team doing. You got to do what you got to do right to get that one.
Facts, though.
Sure. The Rams and 49ers game was actually fucking great too. Can't forget about that. Odell Beckham Jr., former Giant, first Super Bowl.
God bless him.
First Super Bowl. Deebo Samuels is going to be one of those premier guys of the league. He's already. I love that. That's one of my favorite receivers right now in the league. Deebo Samuel. He kind of reminds me of like a Percy Harvin kind of guy. A little bit bigger than Percy Harvin was.
Yeah, but yeah, he got the truck stick though. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's basically like a fucking finesse power back at receiver, bro. He's a running back, bro. He's like a wing. Remember we used to have wing backs in Little League football? He's a wing back. Like the extra running back that lines up by the tight end and shit.
And watching Deebo play, watching like a Tyreek Hill play, watching Alvin Kamara, Christian McCaffrey, it made me just think, because shout out to my boy Jeremy Bond. My boy at Syracuse we played for the Troy Fighting Irish together and for the Upstate Predators out of Rochester. Football, went to championships, all kinds of shit. That's my guy.
He plays for Syracuse now?
He's from Syracuse.
Oh,
so he's played with I forgot the name of this Syracuse team out there. Syracuse Strong right now. But so he put up a post saying these guys were before their time. Imagine what they would do in today's NFL. And it was Tavon Austin, when he was coming out of West Virginia.
Yeah.
Percy Harvin. Reggie Bush. And
oh my God.
Reggie Bush, Percy Harvin, Tavon Austin, and I think with D'Anthony Thomas.
Yeah, it was. I seen that. Oregon.
Imagine what these guys could do.
Oh, you tagged me in that.
Yeah. and the NFL style of today, where it's about spacing and where it's about getting open space and letting playmakers make plays with the football. You don't gotta be a 6 foot 230 running back or to get playing time. Feel me? You don't gotta always run in between the tackles and stuff like that. Even though it's still necessary, you can just get guys the ball and make plays like what Kyle Shanahan is doing with his offense and with the 49ers, or even what you see what Kansas City has done. And shit, look at the Rams. Look at Cincinnati. They're just getting playmakers. They're getting their playmakers the ball in space and letting them make plays. And the game is fast. It's faster. It's not all that rough shit. Like when Reggie was playing, he was going against guys like Brian Dawkins and shit like that was trying to rip your fucking head off.
He got ripped off a few times.
Yeah.
Some screen passes. Oh man.
Yeah, man. Try to kill that man. So
down for the pylon.
Absolutely. So I just want to know what you think.
I think those guys would have dominated in today's game, especially like with how loose everything is. Because like one thing I hated about when we grew up watching football, I hated how this dude's a running back. I mean, of course, they used to line up in a slot sometimes and shit, but they didn't really give niggas freedom to like make plays and shit. I like
unless
how
you was Brian Westbrook. Unless you was Brian Westbrook.
I like how niggas like the Bro Peppers. He's a DB. They'll put him to return punts. They'll put him to line up in a slot. Like more free. They used to do that sometimes back in the day, but it's more free.
They'll let him even when he was, especially in that Michigan. He'll play safety, but then they'll bring him down in the box to play outside linebacker.
You feel me? Like I love how versatile the game of football is now. It feels more like little league and college now. Like,
absolutely.
Putting their athleticism to use more so than just having them designated to that certain position.
Yeah, bro. It's more you find out more about players that way. You find out their skills and shit. Like I used to think certain players from back in the day. I used to think they could only like run between the tackles and shit. Then you see them Pro Bowl weekend doing wild shit. You're like, what the fuck? Why is they gonna do this regular season? Like that's what we see now in the NFL.
I would say a guy like Khalil Mack, who in the same season won All-Pro in 2 different positions.
Or linebacker at DE.
Like especially to see those kind of things. Like
Roquan
Smith. What's boy name from the Cowboys? Parsons. What's his name? Something I can't remember.
Micah Parsons.
Micah
right,
Parsons.
Number 11. Number 11.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Micah
Parsons. You seen him play middle linebacker, but then you seen him rush the edge. Like he does.
He rushes the edge real well. Fuck the Cowboys, but he's a good player right there. I like the Parsons.
You see a guy like Zeke when Zeke was in his prime, might line up in the slot, could pass protect and really block.
Nigga said when Zeke was in his prime.
Like damn, already? Sheesh.
He did get mad fat though. Like he gave mad fat, son. Like he just wants to be a power back or something.
Not even that. He ain't even scraping 30 yards in some games, bro. Like goddamn, Zeke.
He said when Zeke was in. Saquon Barkley's way better than him. Fuck the Cowboys.
Man, Saquon is healthy.
Fuck the Cowboys.
Yeah, he gets me tight too because he's trying to squat 1,000 pounds on Instagram. But bro, what are you doing? You're not an IG model, bro. Stretch more, run more, relax, bro. You're not a power lifter. So what are you doing? That's why I feel like his legs keep fucking up. He keep getting leg injuries. His legs brolic as fuck. It's some weights, bro. Too much pressure.
Too much. They say your muscles is like which depending on your body type and your frame, it's like putting shit in a bag. You got too much.
Yeah, son, you're doing too much. He's training for competitions. In competitions, their muscles are not durable enough to move and do all that shit. So when you training like that, bro, and then you on the field running, you tweaking shit, bro. Like you got too much weight on your joints to be you hopping over niggas.
You a running back. You should definitely want to have strong legs and things of that nature, but you also want to have flexibility. So if I'm him, I'm training with rugby guys. I'm not soccer players because they don't have the same muscle mass a lot of the times for their sport because it's a little different. But rugby guys do have similar build to football players. All right, I'm running like this. I got to do this. I got to do that. So let me develop my body like that. And also, I can strength train, but I don't have to overdo it. Because you see the guys that overdo the strength training and they got muscles on top of muscles, they get injured a lot. Like Emmitt Smith wasn't the most built guy if you've seen him, but Emmitt Smith was a durable motherfucker. I'm not a Cowboys fan, but I remember what Emmitt Smith could do, especially
Barry
when
Sanders
he got
too.
that motherfucker Barry Sanders as well.
He was just a big brolic too.
Yeah, Walter Payton was 210 pounds, 215. Like, and Walter Payton to me, him, Barry Sanders, greatest, and Jim Brown, front backs,
and Gale Sayers, great running back. You gotta say Gale.
Jim Brown was built too, for sure. Gale Sayers. Yeah. Jim Brown was built too, but Jim Brown he didn't overdo it. Like, yeah, he did his push-ups, he lifted and stuff like that, but he also understood his body. So it's like,
thank you. Like all of that big buff shit, that doesn't get you nothing on the football field, bro. Like you just light in the ass, I'll smoke you. Yeah, you gotta be able to run and be agile at the same time, so you can know how to hit niggas on the angle. It's not about, like, you feel me? It's not about that. And you gotta be a
that's why, player. Like in college.
I was playing with this nigga.
Why?
Kit. You play football, nigga. And
we got to play now.
And there was some big Aki Omega nigga. Some you know them niggas. You feel me? And the nigga was trying to take niggas out, bro. And I remember this nigga Tit took that nigga up top, smoked his ass. And it was like, son, that nigga got no form, son. It's like, son, it's like, you know, you could be big and that's one thing, but it's like, if you don't got the
technique and body control
to use your muscles the way you need to use them, it ain't nothing.
Word up. I agree.
Yeah, listen.
And that's why I say Quan can be lifting like that. He's an idiot.
And Tit is not was. Tit is one of those guys. You might not look like it, but catch him on the field, he's catching right.
That nigga is so strong, bro. I don't know where it comes from, bro.
Yo,
maybe his feet.
I never understood it.
I don't know, son. I don't know where. And since we was kids, bro, since we was 14, he was like this.
We've been
smoking shit.
Son, when I met this nigga, he was both some little fat niggas. You feel me? He just got taller.
That's it. He stretched it out. We got
and then I don't know where, because we would always be fighting and shit. And this nigga was just always mad strong. For what? I never understood it.
You know how to utilize his strength, bro.
He was always doing like push-ups and like, you know, calisthenics and shit like that in the crib. So it's like I could understand it when you think about it like that. You feel me? Because it's like that's the shit that be enhancing all them little muscles that you don't see that helps you not get injured.
Facts. I remember before I met Tit as a friend, I played football against him.
On the Hurricanes?
He played for the Hurricanes. It was the Blue Hurricanes, though. You feel me? So I'm playing running back, right? First play of the game, I get the ball out on his team, 20 yards. Gets tackled. Second play again, out to the other side, 20 yards. It's mad white boys. The only black nigga with a visor and shit. Some nigga he come poke me. I'm like, oh shit, I felt that shit.
Only just the visor.
You feel me? With a visor, feel me? But long story short, I win that game, whatever. I don't even know the nigga yet. I'm like an 8th grade or some shit. I go to Canarsie High the following year. You feel me? I wear my Brooklyn Chief jersey to practice. You feel me? Wanted to practice like during October, November, some shit. By then, we already mad cool already. You feel me? I still don't know this nigga I played against him. So he wears his Hurricanes jersey one time. As soon as I see it, I catch a flashback. I'm like, you that nigga? That's you? Hold on, wait. What year was that, bro? He like, yeah, bro, I knew it was you. He said, when I see you wear a Brooklyn Chiefs jersey, I figured it was you. I knew that was you. That was me who played against you. You know I was the only nigga smoke for you. The other niggas couldn't tackle me. I was like, yo, that's crazy with you, bro. You feel me? And if you see Tip, bro, when he put his uniform on when you're in your team, bro, he's mad skinny, bro. Like, they could be, and if you know, because when I'm, like, say I'm on offense now, he playing defense in practice. They could be Tip and one of the biggest niggas on the defense, like, you feel me? I'm running towards the biggest nigga, bro, because he don't not nearly hit as hard as Tip, bro. If other niggas didn't know, they would run Tip. They would give niggas concussions, literally, bro.
You know what's so funny? Bro, because you would, and Manny tell you this all the time. Manny be like, yo, bro, he said, the reason I used to ankle bite niggas is because I ain't want to stand them up. Because if I did, I know this nigga Chick gonna fly over there and smoke both of us, nigga. Like, nigga said that nigga hit me in the rib before. Nigga say he hit the nigga. He hit me in the ribs too, bro. But I ain't never doing that shit again.
Yeah. It's like fucking this, my nigga. You can get that shit all on your own. I ain't did.
Bro, imagine trying to beat Tip because he played the edge. I played the one technique. I was a nose guard in the middle, like by the center. Imagine trying to beat this nigga to the sack, bro, because he don't want you to get sacked. He want all the sacks. You feel me? So imagine I got the quarterback because I was way slow. I was fat, but I'm getting there. I'm a run stopper, so I'm getting there with the quarterback. I got the jersey. The nigga fat. Take come boom, smoke that nigga out of my hand, bro. I'm like, damn, bro, that's my sack, bro. You gotta be quicker, bro. I'm out here.
I know you was happy when they moved his ass. I know you was hyped when they moved his ass to middle linebacker. You're like, yeah, nigga, you can't get these shits no more.
Hell yeah, I'm hyped, but nigga, that didn't last too long because the edge wasn't getting enough pressure. You feel me? I think we played when we had played Dwight Clinton or some shit. Coach Tilly was like, fuck that. McLean, go back for me. Go back to the. We was smoke shit. Boom! We got pictures and all that. Me for holding my nigga. It was a good game, bro. Shout out to my son Tid.
I heard about that. I heard about that Clinton game. I heard they had a dude on there that was like 20. And it's funny every time I hear that story. That's my guy. I actually
he did. He was old.
I don't know. He wasn't 20, but it's funny. He was a little. I think he was probably a year older. My boy Ashton. Shout out to Ashton. I played at Hudson Valley with him. He's a good dude, man.
Where he played? Where he's quarterback or something?
He's a running back. That nigga would say was wild old at Clinton.
Oh man.
Fuck
that nigga. He didn't even apply no pressure though. Not fuck that nigga. I'm sorry, but I didn't mean that. But I'm saying he didn't apply no pressure.
I was just
the quarterback though. That was a strong ass.
He was big. You know who? That was our quarterback at Cardinal Hayes.
I ain't know that. That's crazy.
Feel
he
me,
was a nigga? Quarterback.
You talk about Ryan. So when I didn't go to Cardinal Hayes until my senior year. So Ryan was supposed to be the quarterback at Cardinal Hayes. He was already quarterback his junior year, starting. He got into an argument with Coach O'Neal, and I guess he got kicked out of school, and he just went to Clinton. Nigga, he was up for like Player of the Year and all that shit in the PSA.
He's nice, bro.
I'm like, yo, bro, mind you, shout out to my nigga James. James is not a bad guy, but we had a wide receiver that switched to quarterback, and we found out like 75% of the season this nigga was playing without contacts, and he couldn't see nothing. I'm like, yo, bro, what the fuck is you doing? Like, we seniors, bro. Like, I need tape. I need film. And I was out there trying to play whatever I could, bro. I was playing linebacker. I played linebacker and wide receiver. And I was trying to play on the tackle, too. I was doing everything, bro. So, but I'm just like, damn. Like, I'm sitting there looking at Clinton success. I'm like, that's our fucking quarterback, bro. Like, that's crazy, bro. Shit, wow. Word. Like, it's life, right? But, Super Bowl predictions, man. Super Bowl predictions. Let's get them out the way now. Who do y'all got winning?
The Rams.
Yeah.
I want to see Jamar Chase win. It's his first year, and Joe Burrow. I like them. I like
second
you.
year.
Nah, Jamar Chase first year. It's Justin Jefferson.
No, I'm saying. I'm saying.
Oh, Joe Burrow. It's Joe Burrow second year.
Yeah.
I know that. But I'm talking about the LSU boys.
Yeah, Joe Burrow's an LSU boy.
That's why I said Joe Burrow. I'm talking about Jamar Chase first year. And I mentioned Joe Burrow because I'm saying
Justin Jefferson. You said.
And I said Jamar Chase first.
Yeah, Jamar Chase. You said it's Justin Jefferson second year, who's also from LSU, but he played.
I'm gonna say Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow. My point is, I want to see the LSU boys get a ship. You feel me? I want them to win because they're young. For me, Joe Burrow second year.
I'm gonna lean with the Rams, but I don't count Cincinnati out. I think that Aaron Donald, because that's Cincinnati's offensive line is not the strongest offensive line, and when you going against guys like Aaron Donald and Von Miller, they gonna get the best of
That's gonna make the difference.
So it's gonna make all the difference of the game. So I mean, it's Aaron Donald and Von Miller, bro. Like. And then linebackers fly sideline to sideline, and then their secondary could play man-to-man coverage without any issues. So it's going to be tough because you got Jalen Ramsey who can take out the third of the field by himself. Then you got a guy that you got to double team with Aaron Donald all game. So that means you're going to have Von Miller having one-on-ones. I'm not betting against Von Miller in any one-on-one matchup against anybody. I don't care who you are. And you got to double team Aaron Donald, and the linebackers fly sideline to sideline. It's going to be a tough game, bro.
Yeah, I think the Rams.
I think their toughest defense that they won against was the 49ers defense. And they were able to hang in that one. Cincinnati defense isn't bad, but again, Odell versus Eli Apple, who do I like in that matchup?
Odell.
Or Eli Apple versus Cooper Kupp, who do I like in that matchup?
You got to remember, they were both Giants, and you know Odell was cooking him in practice.
Yeah, they know each other's game pretty well, so it's gonna be
you know he's a brother
matchups. Jamar Chase versus Jalen Ramsey. It's gonna be a real good matchup. Matchup all over the field. So I'm just gonna leave with the Rams on that one. We go.
Who's the best wide receiver in that game? You think?
Best? I mean, some people may say Odell. I think right now the most successful one is Cooper Kupp, but Jamar Chase is right there. And remember, he's only a rookie. Yeah. He got 1,000 receiving yards in his rookie year, bro.
That's big. Cooper's wilding too, though. Shout out to Cooper.
Mm-hmm. He got the Triple Crown this year.
That's good.
I have to pay myself.
Yeah, so regular season, Jamar Chase, who everybody thought could catch the football because he said that the football is different from college to the NFL, which is true. If you've never
no stripes,
no stripes on that shit. It was just different scene. You feel me? So he finished the regular season with 81 catches, 1,455 yards, and 13 touchdowns as a rookie. That's not no light shit to play with, bro.
With the grills in his mouth. Oh, that's Justin Jefferson. Never mind. That's Justin Jefferson. Never mind. I mixed them up.
So it's gonna be interesting to see, man. Cooper Kupp definitely is gonna. The linebackers for Cincinnati is gonna have a tough game because Cooper Kupp is really about killing you from the slot. So good game with that, and he had 145 catches, 1,947 yards, and 16 touchdowns on the regular season.
Goodness gracious.
145 catches is a lot of fucking catches, bro. But he's played the slot though, so that's like Julian Edelman numbers, but better. Wes Welker and shit like that.
Is Tom Brady's playing in the Pro Bowl?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Anyway, my football. Continue. Good what you were saying. I was curious.
No. I was just gonna go on to our next topic. Let's go. I feel like let's go with a funny joint. No, let's not do that. Let's wait. Should threesomes be allowed in relationships? That's funny. Let's go. Let's get into the shits, man.
I want to hear what Dot say. Nah, I'm playing.
Yes. Period.
Hey, man, that's a prerequisite for me at this
point. Wrong.
Huh?
I would never be in another relationship where threesomes are not allowed. Not all the time, just the occasional ones. Of course, you get to pick the woman.
Listen. Okay, I'm not.
Birthday flexes, man.
I'm not fiending. You feel me? For a threesome, but it is always nice to know that the option is open. You feel me? And that you I feel like if you and your shorty could coordinate some shit like that, if you could bag bitches with your shorty,
that's fire. Oh man,
like
you know how in sync y'all would be, how much on the same level y'all would be, how empowered y'all would be.
You know what's so crazy? Because I've dated women, and I've dated women that like women, but this is like I realize like some women are just they don't want to share you, and it's like yo.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Like, it's not you're not sharing me because I'm not going to talk to someone if you're not here. Like, I'm not a foul nigga. Like, I'm not going. Oh yeah, I got the cleats, so I'm gonna try to get the cleats when you're not around. Nah, like, if that's what we agree upon, then that's cool. But if we don't agree upon that shit, I'm not going to sit there and try to violate because
that shit don't feel right when you do that.
Feel me? Like, I'm not a person that want to abuse the trust that I had with someone. Feel me?
Yeah, that shit is whack, son. That shit felt like you snaking one of your bros for some bread.
Yeah,
like I don't like going behind my shorty back.
But definitely, the occasional threesome should be allowed in a relationship. And I'm not women. I don't want to hear. Oh well, what if someone to be another man? We not playing that game here. It's with another woman. If you want to do it with other men and you want to get trained. Find a nigga that's cool with that shit that like watching other niggas take down his women.
It's not for
I'm
me.
not one of them. It's not for me. I'm sorry.
That's it. And that's that. We leaving that there. Now let's get back to the women now. Women threesomes now. That should be allowed, for me, because we doing it together, you feel me? And women, they like seeing each other's boobs and shit. So like, what's the problem? Like, let's do it together. But what Vince said, it makes sense though. It makes sense though, because it's on some like, it's the energy. Like she feel like, oh, I don't want to bring a next shorty here, and she's for me take your energy is that third. I'm not giving this bitch my energy. That's it. The whole time I'm drilling, I'm be looking at you, kissing you. I'm here with you. It's just an actual little, for me, appetizer here. That's all I see. I don't see her. I don't see no person there. I see the cream. Yeah. That's it. If we do that together, you know how creepy that would be, man? Oh, man.
Listen, at the end of the day, it's just us having fun, man.
It's just fun.
I've had some dope experiences with threesomes. Like, when I was single, when I was out dating and seeing other women, like multiple women at times, some of them just be cool. They'd be like, yo, let's go out and we go out. And they'd be like, listen, pick the girl that you want, I'm a bagger. Yep. I mean, I remember Shorty was hitting me with the, yo, pick which Shorty you like. I'm gonna tell her come back home with us.
I was like, how do you even walk into fucking situations like this, bro?
Bro, I have no idea.
I was like, yo, bro, you couldn't. Yeah, I remember. Ooh, it's coming back to me because I was tight. I was like, yo, you couldn't come get me, my nigga.
Yo, this shit happened so last minute, bro. Like,
this nigga said, can you come get me? Fuck you was gonna do. Hold the fuck. Here you go, bitch. You go right here. Look. What you gonna do for this?
But you know what the thing is? Dot says this, and it's funny because Randy is my only friend that hasn't said this. All my other friends said, I hate relationship Vince because relationship Vince is not fun. It's true. I'm not as fun when I'm there because the kind of person that I try not to be when I'm single. But
yeah, you turn to a fucking dad as a fact. I'm like, yo, this nigga in a relationship, or did he just breed a woman? Like, what the fuck is wrong with this thing? But it's love though, because he was born in February. I understand. So he's like that. He's a lover boy.
Nah, so, but I was laughing because Dot says this, but it's been many a time that me and Dot have been out, and there's been women that was interested, and I'll be like, yo, Dot, do your thing, and Dot has you have received many alley oops from me. So the one time that I just had a little, and it wasn't even planned, it just happened. Feel me? It was cool.
Like, I mean, I got over it. I was cool. I was just
it shocked me just as much because she was like, yo, she dead really picked another joint. I'm like, oh, this is crazy. So it's just cool. I think as men like us, because we're
for the record, this for the record, this was like years ago. I was a different nigga, just in case anybody's listening.
Man, this is like 2017, 18. Wow, long ago, bro. Like, this is 2022, bro. It's a different time. Before COVID, put it that way. This is pre-COVID life.
It was like 2008, long time ago.
Long ago.
They say if the clothes is old.
But it's just about it's just about really with the threesome thing though, going back to that, it's just about what the level of comfort is. And if you establish that early, then it's cool. Like, that's something that I ask of Rip now. I'm like, listen, I could be in a monogamous relationship, but I do like other women. So you cool with us, like occasionally.
I do like other women. How does that go? Like, what do they be saying?
It's the truth. Like, it don't always go well. Some people don't understand it, but it's something that even over time I've had to understand myself. Like, I can be with someone and love them. Feel me? Love them and only want to be with them in that way. Like, as far as a real relationship, but I think I'm a sex addict, bro. But I've curved a lot of my appetite, but me, like, I'm just like, I can smash drinks all day, every day. It's not nothing to me. Like, I'm a fat nigga that still be, Dot, you've been to my crib. Randy, you remember the graveyard crib right there in Brockport. It was what it was. Like, I'm just that kind of guy. So I always let that be known in the beginning. Like, I'm not overly sexual where I can't control myself, but I do enjoy. That's my love language. I like to have those levels of intimacy. So
I like to fuck bitches and not know they date. That's my fetish.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, hold on.
So let's go into that. Unpack that. Unpack. You got screen recorded, man. Let's unpack that though, because that leads into one night stands. I feel like I'm a king of one night stands because you don't judge each other and y'all just have an amazing night.
That's it,
bro. I might not ever see you again, but you go. This experience is so dope that it's like, damn, like, yo, I never did this before. Well, that's fine, I have, but it's not about when I was before. Yeah, of course, not now. This is single young man.
I don't like doing
enjoying life, figuring things out. Hell no, I'm not doing that now. I need to know something about you. I need to know if you're educated. I need to know if you took the short yellow bus to school. I need to know if you played sport.
I need to see your baby pictures off, Fred.
Because you never know. I'm dead. I need to know, like, man, just in case this condom break and something may have happened, man, and you get pregnant, that my kid gonna be alright, man. I'm just saying, if that's the case.
Yo, I seen the fucking surgery, bro.
Of what?
The surgery, my nigga.
Oh, word.
Son, fucking. When the video was done, all I could play in my head was that zebra from Lion King saying deception. Son, they really try to make it look like a coochie, my nigga.
That's disgusting.
You gotta chill.
Why would you watch that?
Chill, man.
Son, my shorty.
It's an interesting watch, but I'm watching.
I don't want to watch that shit.
If you went to cosmetic surgery and shit,
I'm saying that looks like it hurts. That's what I'm saying. I'm not specific.
It wasn't like an actual person. It was more like a 3D cutout of what the actual surgery entailed.
Okay, I would have watched that.
Yeah, but then it was sped up like OD, so they were just showing it real quick, like how it's done. But it was just like, yo, what the fuck?
They make it look real.
Son, you see them form, like they pull shit out, form a whole coochie. And
I need big pictures. That's a fact, man. And birth certificates.
Straight like that.
You feel me? But shout out to everybody. Love. Live your life. That's what I'm saying. I'm not sending no hate. I mean, if you're doing that, that's your thing. It's not my thing. That's it. Anyway.
That's a fact.
What were we talking about? Threesome?
But yes, threesomes. If that's what you believe in, again, I'm a person. If you are very devout in your Christianity, oh shit, I've been looking for this the whole time. About to join the gang. It's the Bonnet Boys.
Bonnet Boys.
Oh damn.
Bonnet Boys. But
get your bonnet up, pussy.
You heard? It's the Bonnet Boys, man. But
if my baby, she might be blowing her bonnet, but she might be dead on this. I think it's mine now because this is too comfortable.
Facts.
Shout out to my baby free.
What we saying? If your lifestyle, if you're a person that's got a devout religious lifestyle, you do believe in the monogamous thing and staying with that one and only person, and that I do believe in that as well. But I feel like y'all should experiment a little bit. Just make things spicy. Like, do it.
I just want to say,
if you don't agree with it, live your lifestyle for me.
Back.
Go ahead.
I just want to say, I'm happy with my shorty only. I don't want no threesomes. I'm happy with her alone. But if she was opening that door, like for birthdays and stuff like that, I wouldn't be opposed to it. But just so we can gain a new experience together. You feel me? So like that.
And that's like my thing. That's my thing. It's got to be. I think it's best when it's occasional. When you do it frequently, then it loses.
That's whack. Yeah, sickening. That's like, I'm good. You're gonna get bloated off that shit.
Some people enjoy it like that. So it's like some people are poly.
Yeah, that's for them.
What else? They are polygamous, so it just varies. And I've been learning a lot about poly actually. I'm trying to have actually a woman who was cool. She actually went to Reportt as well. She's into the poly life, and she was explaining some of the things to me, and I found it to be really rather interesting.
That's dope. My son Bonnet Boys, you know the vibe.
Bonnet Boys. Yo, and this episode is called The Bonnet Boys. You feel me? The Bonnet Boys is in the building tonight. You feel me? You heard? I wish I had my Veteran sweater on too. It'd have been perfect. But Bonnet Boys in the building. You heard? This is a polo joint. Shout out to Ralph Lauren, man.
Shout out to Ralph Lauren. He keep niggas real cozy.
Yeah, I think I'm about to hit the polo outlet before my birthday.
What you doing for your birthday? It's coming up.
I'm going to the Stove God Cooks in Conway show. I actually went to the 38 special joint last week with Ito. 38 Special performed. Nice the Future. Boo Boo the Prince. Who else performed? Jay Black. Was a lot of dope performances. I think Ito had one of the best performances I ever seen before though. Bro, he had people out there with the hazmat suits on. And they had leaf blow. It was a concert / weed event too. So like with vendors and stuff with weed. So they had the hazmat suits on, and they had leaf blowers that had the hookah shit on the top of it, and it was blowing out weed from the shit, bro, while he was performing. And he had a live band playing like his beats and shit, rapping over this shit. So like when he was on stage,
that's how you perform. Live band. That's how you perform, bro.
And rapping too. Rapping, and you know, Ito was a boom bap nigga, so he got them playing this shit for real. And he rapping that shit. And he like, yeah, get a drum or something. Yo, let the bass rock. And you know how Ito talk, man. Shout out to my guy. And he took some of them grind season TV papers and bought them. You feel me? And a couple of his mans bought them too. So shout out to them, man. Shout out to you feel me, crack. Shout out to the crack music guys. Grind season TV papers, man. We still here. Nems actually got some too. And OT the Rail. Shout out to them. Who else took some? I got Black G's, a lot of guys, man. They still was fucking with the grind.
You do your thing over there. That's a fact. That's lit.
For sure. Networking and all that. So, shout out to them. Hell Rel kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Like I said, I don't got no problem, but I talked to one of my mans, and he said Hell Rel was going through something at the time. That's probably why he was a little standoffish, because he's not always like that. But shout out to Ruger. Maybe it was just a little misunderstanding. I ain't going to hold that against Ruger. And Great God, too. Great God fucked with the papers. But, so next topic here. It says, when do you think is peaceful to live to 100, and what do you think is the ideal old age?
I think
I ain't trying to be 100, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you.
What y'all talk?
I know. I see old ladies that like they was 100, but they was just at peace with their life. They was living a peaceful life and just enjoying that shit. And the way they was living, it kept them alive for as long as it did. So if that's the case, then it's like, yeah, go do what you do. But I don't know, because I don't think that's for everybody.
I feel like I don't mind living to 100. Like, it's not the fact that I'm going to be old or wrinkly. That doesn't bother me, the physical shit. As long as my penis works and my mind works. And you feel me? As long as I'm in good health, put it like that, then I want to live. But once them things start going, then you feel me? I'm good.
If I can't be independent, right?
That's what I mean, independent. If I can't, I don't want no life assistance. That's why I want to be a burden on nobody. Feel me? I want to live a good long age where I can live my life, smoke weed, wake up, go to the diner, read the newspaper.
Yeah, I want to be able to kick it with my grandkids. If I'm 100, I probably have great grandkids around that time. So be there where my great grandkids to be active. I'm not saying I gotta be the most what I am now, but I want to be able to cut my grass if I feel like it. Maybe shoot a basketball here and there. Like what's like coach, not coach. We used to play basketball in Brockport. Like Ralph and them, they not 100, but if I want to shoot a basketball, I can shoot a basketball. Just like I have the ability.
They was in good shape, bro. They was keeping up with us.
If I want to play golf, I can play golf. But also my thing is too, I don't want to be here and too long where people that I fuck with ain't around me at all. So I don't think that I will have a bad relationship with my kids or my grandkids, none of that stuff. But I feel like if I can't be around the people I love, like it's whack when you 100 and like Betty White, what she was doing was dope. She passed away at 99 and she was famous and stuff like that. But I don't want people to be around me just because I'm famous. Like if I can't just go kick it with my friends, like it's whack. Like, I see what my parents. My dad is turning 66 this year, and I see his friends are dying. So it's just like, to him is like people he used to kick it with on a daily basis. They not all here no more. A lot of guys are passing away, and some of them are getting put in elderly homes and stuff like that. So I don't want to have to be like if I live to a point and like all my friends are in nursing homes or they just not here, I kind of would say I outlive my old lady. I'm like, I ain't really trying to do that, man. I'd rather just go
to heaven,
for sure,
to Nirvana.
Absolutely. I just want to live what I'm supposed to be here for, man.
I just want to do what I'm here to do and get out of here. But not quick, though. I love life.
Not quick. I feel like if I get like a good 92, 80 to 92, I'm Gucci. And I know they be saying don't eat pork, and I don't eat pork, you feel me? At all no more. But I'm out here seeing I'm out here seeing people eating beignet and fucking all kinds of shit well into their 80s and 90s, and they still kick it. So it's just about, I feel like diet is part of it, but it's just about your outlook on life, man.
That's it. I think we got to move to somewhere warm like Florida and Puerto Rico because them niggas.
Arizona, that's what I'm trying to be, bro. I'm trying to be riding dirt bikes at 63.
Yeah, bro. In Arizona, bro. I'm gonna tell you that.
Or even Cali. People live out in Cali, man.
That heat in Arizona, nigga.
We're gonna be.
Well, I'm moving to Nevada, so that's kind of close enough for me.
You gotta get a dirt bike. No funny
that
shit.
Heat gonna be crazy out there too, nigga.
Nigga, LA, California, heat crazy.
Yeah.
Not as bad as Arizona, nigga. That's what I'm telling you.
Listen, like, I'm cool with it. I like the because it's the dry drink. So you know, when I get older, it's not gonna be as bad. The football programs out there are amazing, and I could go out there get a dirt bike, and they got weed is legal, and I could open carry a gun. That sounds like heaven to me, nigga. I don't know about you.
Facts though. And you can ride dirt bikes.
I could ride dirt bikes. Go to the dispensary and buy weed and not get harassed, and I could go buy a gun. Nigga, that's life right there. I don't mind
like Arizona.
Doing people. Yeah, Arizona and Nevada is good.
It's a good boxing state too, Nevada. That's Arizona. Let's say Nevada.
Yeah, man. I'm
living
trying
close to
Randy,
Vegas?
man. I'm living in Vegas, bro.
Oh, that's fine.
So I'm trying. Randy, you already know. If you ever want to pull up, nigga, we try to catch a fight. We there, bro. MGM.
MGM, hell yeah.
So
I like that. I always want to go to Nevada. I got to go there. The Grand Canyon's over there, Arizona. Where's that at?
You said what?
Where's the Grand Canyon? Arizona or Nevada?
Where is the Grand Canyon? That's a good question. I think it's
Arizona. Was it Arizona?
Yeah. All right.
I know it's
Moving right along, though. Moving right along. If you knew what you knew now 10 years ago, what would you do differently?
I would not be so quick to start relationships with certain people. Not I'm talking about men and women. You feel me? I would not open as many doors and allow access to myself to others as much as I did in the past. You feel me? I would. Everything else, I don't have regrets, period. I think that's pretty solid. It's just the people, you feel me? And I only say that because, like, a lot of people bring baggage, like, so I would just do a better job. I did a great job of surrounding myself with some king, you feel me? Like, y'all niggas, for me, T-Maney, whole gang. But, like, I just wish I was under the radar a little more, you feel me? Shit like that. But I'm under the radar still, though. Like, for me, I like the way I am. But, yeah, shit like that. I just wouldn't open up my doors to myself, to other people as much as I did in the past. That's pretty much it. Yeah. Oh, and I would save my money better. Save my money way better. That's it. What about y'all? What would y'all do differently?
What should do, Doc?
Celibacy.
You know what?
How to practice celibacy.
Oh, wow. Oh, you
yo!
Son, I'd have been like, yo, you don't deserve any pussy until you're 25. You fulfill all the goals you need to fulfill by the
You should have went to BYU then. They don't got no women on campus. They can't live together anyway.
I'm just saying, when you're not getting no coochie, you feel me? Your ability to focus on things is way different.
It's a fact, though. You're not lust driven.
Exactly. Like
we don't even know. Be ulterior motives.
Like you know how you be going a minute, then you just start being frustrated, and you just be like mad at the world and shit, and you be like,
you need some Gucci. Yeah, that's what it be. It's like weed.
That shit is like withdrawal, my nigga, and it's like, son,
yeah, it's not like
if that shit was not a part of your life, then it's like, how would you be able to focus your energy differently?
Yeah, what would your other vice be? You'd be able to turn your vices into something productive. Feel me? Like, damn, I didn't produce nothing real quick. Let me do a process. I didn't write nothing.
It's like it's like when I remember when Randy put me on some baby carrots. It definitely helped with my smoking weed. Like eating the baby carrots is like, all right, cool. I don't smoke as much right now.
That would be my
differently. Advice. Go ahead.
Nah, I was just saying that's me.
What I would do differently from if I know 10 years ago, I would want to invest in the Bitcoin. 2, the money I have made while trapping, I'd have invested it better. I wouldn't have been buying bottles of Hennessy and rental cars every fucking weekend and buying shit from the mall, just doing shit for giggles, trying to be that, like, not saying that I wasn't, but trying to feed into the stereotype of being that nigga. And I would definitely address mental health sooner. And I would have locked in a lot more with my career with football. And as much as I did love Brockport, I probably would have went to Albany second time around when I did get kicked out of school, just to put myself in a position to have access to more people. But overall, what I have done since then isn't bad. It's just that I would do certain things just a little different due to the fact that I have more. I had the knowledge of what certain doors lead to, and definitely heavy on what Randy said, and not allowing people to get access to me. That's something I've been working on for the last few years. Is changing the access that people have to me. That's why I got a second phone. I don't I choose when I want to answer people. People get mad, but I'm like, if I really fuck with you, you got my number to call me, so you can call me. But texting me, writing me on social media, like I would definitely kind of dial back on my social media, some of the personal things that I've talked about on there. Thought it made, even though I feel like it may help people, it's still making myself real vulnerable. So at the same time, so I just would dial back from some of those things.
Yeah, sounds smart. You gotta keep your load light, bro. I'm learning that. For me, like a lot of shit comes with baggage. Everything comes with something. So you gotta just make sure you invest in yourself. That whatever you put your energy into, it gotta come with something good that could better your situation. And not even like materialistic situation, like you feel me, your mental peace, whatever it is, gotta better you somehow, your joy, something. But I got a lot of good people around me, man. I'm grateful for that. But it's just like the fact that I allow certain things and certain people access to me. I feel like,
and then
like for example, I got people on Facebook. I don't want to. I got people, huh? I got people on Facebook. I don't want to see they post every day. I don't want to see their face every day. Like, you feel me? Like, you gotta watch your intake every day. Not only what you eat, but what you see and what you digest.
So I hit that little 3 dots, Randy. I was well advised with what I do.
You mute them?
I mute them.
I'm gonna start doing that.
Like, I'm not going to delete. I don't delete people, but people be like, yo. I'm like, bro, it's just certain energies that I don't need, so I'll mute you. Even I'll block you if I feel like it's just too much. I don't hate you. It's not I got a problem with you. I just don't want you to have the access to me, so I'm gonna block you. So you don't have the access, and I don't, because we forgiving people about certain things. Oh, maybe this person grown. Let's do this. I'm not even gonna have that bridge there. I'm gonna just blow the shit up. Boom, block. Like, it is what it is. So that's kind of how I do. But before we go any further, because we should have started this at the beginning of the episode. R.I.P. T.Woo.
R.I.P. T.Woo. That's a big fact.
R.I.P. T.Woo, man. Like,
Lord's hurting right now. I'm scared of the floors, man.
That shit, and he just signed a deal that day, bro. That shit is just unfortunate, some fucked up shit, man. I'm seeing DJ Drewski talking about he's not gonna play any more drill songs with people dissing each other. So I don't know if you're gonna play any more drill at all at this point in time. But and I respect what he's saying, but at the same time, the streets is going street, whether you play them just or not. just active players, and they gonna do what the fuck they do. And whether you play it or not, they still gonna make these videos and post them on YouTube and shit. And labels are still gonna sign them, and shit gonna happen regardless.
Yeah, but I feel I agree with what you're saying, but I feel like his move is definitely the right move because the way shit happening nowadays is trends and patterns. So I feel like that's a trend I could pick up, especially DJ Drewski. A lot of niggas in New York City up and coming rappers, like you could get next to him in the club. And shit. So he's one of the niggas that people depend on to, like, you feel me, get to the next level and shit. So if a lot of artists see that coming up about he's making this decision, number one, it might trigger a next DJ to do the same shit. Number four, before you know it, it's gonna be an umbrella. You feel me? And niggas is gonna realize, oh, to get on, this shit not popping anymore. Because everybody wasn't doing this, that, and the third. This shit is just popular now, so it's what the industry wants. You feel me? So a lot of it makes sense because you got niggas out here that's goody two shoes rapping about nonsense that they never done before. And shit like that is what makes street shit escalate. Like, I've seen it happen. So a lot of that shit can be avoided. I'm saying, bro, I'm not saying everything. Like you said, it's true. Yeah, the streets is going to happen. The streets is going to continue, all of that. He don't got power to control all of the streets. But I feel like a big aspect of it that could be avoided, a move like that is what avoids shit like that. You feel me? Because a lot of shit happens off of music. You feel me? That shit haven't been made in the first place because you're not really like that.
I know. I agree if you're not like that, but then what about the people that are like that? And that's and music is about your reality, right?
All right.
So,
but it's ways to do that. I feel like, bro, I don't feel like dissing is necessary. I'm not talking about, all right, like, say for a nigga on a drill beat, I feel like he said no more gang raps, right? Or whatever, you feel me? I mean, it's bad, it's negative and good, because, like, it's good in the sense of, it's not necessary for you to be on every single beat talking about, I'm going to do this, that, and the third. Fuck that, but I do understand you're talking about the gang beats that's be on some, when a nigga just opening up. Like, he's not trying to be tough or nothing. This is just his lifestyle. He's expressing himself. He's seeing what he goes through every day. I understand that. That's very necessary. That's the downfall about it that I don't agree with. But I'm not talking about them niggas. I'm talking about, like, the fakers, the posers.
Fake niggas that's doing that. Yeah.
Y'all niggas are starting up drama. Y'all niggas are starting up drama just to have some relevancy to talk about on a track. That's lame as fuck to me. Like, you terrorizing shit. You're not like that. You feel me? You're going to get yourself hurt and hurt people around you just to try to make some clout off of music. Like, that's whack. That's weak to me. You feel me? But for the niggas that's really going through it, you feel me? Because I'm from the trenches, bro. I'm outside. You feel me? Don't get it twisted. Like, you feel me? So for the niggas really going through, you just talking about your life, you expressing yourself. That's different. That's the only corny part. So if a niggas getting blackballed for that, then that's whack, though. I think that should be like an exception. But for the niggas, every other drill beat, it's a sample drill beat, and he's talking about, oh, smoking on this nigga, and I did that, and I did that, and he ran. Don't trip. That's corny, bro. Stop doing all that shit. I'm glad niggas is canceling all that shit already. That's negative. But on the flip side to that, I've seen a lot of niggas use that drill beat and shit and really make a lot of young niggas, the 2000 babies, the 17s, bro, make good melodies and good music. You can do that without dissing niggas, bro. Like, you don't gotta do that. Like, the D-Thing nigga, he got music, he not dissing niggas, and it's hard. Some of it.
He dissing niggas too. He dissing niggas too. But
no, I'm not saying I'm saying some of it. He got songs, but it's not dissing.
Nah, for sure. But this is the thing too, right? I can't knock them for doing it because they grew up when Chief Keef came out 10 years ago. These niggas were 7 and 8. Yeah. So they grew up in a generation where that shit is normalized. And we had niggas dissing niggas.
And that's my point. It's normalized because of music. That's my point.
Yeah. But even if niggas wasn't dissing each other in the music, like, people always diss each other in music, bro. Like, we seen what happened with Big and Pac. We seen what happened with Ice Cube and NWA. Like,
for sure. But it's
I
magnified.
I understand what Drewski and everybody is saying because the fans definitely get way too involved in some of these issues and escalation. That is a whole fact. And the fans have a part to play in that too because they need to understand you have to just let the music be the music. But I also see now it goes on the other side. Yeah, I diss the ops, but that's what gets the attention on me. I could make this other shit, but I gotta get in a position first to make this other shit when I'm already on because then I can start exploring a different shit. Right now, I'm trying to get out the trenches. So it's like you kind of like
and that's
forcing people. that's like you forcing people to not make a sound. But what if, nigga, I'm really good at this shit? Like, nigga, Fabio good at that drill shit, and he diss niggas. He say GDK on every fucking song, damn near. But it's like he also could do other shit too. But he got on doing that shit. So it's like you don't want to take away a lane, because then that person may never get to eat, because they that lane is not there for them to kind of like take the route in, and then.
And I agree with that.
But I definitely see where you coming from, where you got niggas again like Ron Suno. I'm not saying Ron Suno's pussy or nothing, but Ron Suno is not seen as one of the niggas that's mad active in the streets and shit like that. And it's this glow shit that happened, like him and whatchamacallit, what's the other kid named K Flock, and them fighting that Summer Jam. That's like that shit gonna happen in hip hop, but Rolling Loud. That shit is gonna happen regardless, because it's hip hop. Niggas got egos, but it's like you want to kind of minimize it, but at the end of the day, it just be tough, because you got a bunch of ego-driven young people that really ain't trying to hear shit, especially when these niggas is touching money.
It's a fact. But going to your point, like agreeing with your point, it's certain niggas that their life is really like that, though. Like, certain niggas would understand because they just coming from a good home and they just putting in music and it's a part of their day for a little bit. Certain niggas, their life is just spinning blocks, drilling, not because they think it's cool, it's just like that. They grew up like that, and you got static with niggas. Niggas die. Once niggas die, bro, that shit goes on for years, bro. And don't let niggas be in the same radius for another. You don't got a choice, bro. It becomes a lifestyle. So when it becomes a lifestyle and you're not faking now, it's hard for you to be on some, this is who I am, but the radio don't want this. So let me just talk. You gotta make up some other whack shit because DJ Juicy not playing gang shit. So that's on the other side. So that's why I don't like about that. You feel me? But like I said, going back to my initial point, I hate the fact that these little nobodies that's not doing nothing want to just come up and make fake beef, like, you feel me, Facebook beef, and rapping about it, or I'm doing this, just so they can earn some steam. Cloud chasing, bro. That's the part I agree with. But the other shit, you gotta let niggas just speak their life and speak their truth. That's really certain niggas' lives, and if you know, you know. But if you don't, you would think that it's just a part of their rap persona, but it's not. You feel me?
And I feel where you're coming from, because this is an integrity part, and integrity wise, I agree with you all the way. But being in the business too, like being around and shit, I've learned a lot of this shit be fake, and I understand.
Yeah.
I understand why, but I can't be mad at the fakeness, because some of these fake acts are changing people's lives around them lives. Yeah. So yeah, it might be seen corny because they doing it and they not really like that. But like, think about the 30 other niggas that they put in position to make money for the rest of their fucking life. I can't. So that's why I don't get mad. I look at this shit like WWE for the most part, bro. Everybody like that, bro.
That's why I don't get mad. But you know why I don't get mad? You know why I don't get mad? Because at the end of the day, that's a skill within itself. You making persona and you coming up, you feel me? I can't do that shit. So why would I hate on you? Because that's a skill I don't have. You feel me? I'm not hating on you because you getting the bag, you feel me, for all of that. I do get mad at you glorifying certain shit. You know, kids is watching this, that, and third. You wouldn't tell your young kid, your own somebody in your family to do the same shit. And you feel me? You got such an influence and using that to fake some negative shit. That's fucking up shit. Like, you feel me? That's the part I don't agree with. But then it's genuine, like some like niggas like 50 and shit, niggas from my hood, you feel me? That's rapping. They just talking about, like, you're not glorifying this shit on some, yeah, nigga, fuck school. I'd rather be in. You saying shit like, you saying what you had to do, what you had to go through, what you had to see. Like, you explaining it. You're not on some.
Like, this nigga 50, I'm rich now. I can hire help.
You feel me? Like, yeah, like, keep it real, bro. Explain. When you talking about the crazy shit you seen, explain to the niggas, because I've been in that shit. Explain to the niggas listening why you shouldn't.
You know, and I agree with you, Randy, and this is why it's why like people get mad when I talk about Dave East. Like, I think Dave East can rap, but I do feel like some of his subject matter, it don't give the real details. Like when I listen to a Benny the Butcher, who was in the feds at 18 years old, so it's a little different when these niggas talk. You feel me? But
I know what you mean by that.
I also understand that there's the majority of fans that buy music don't come from that life at all. So they don't understand it. That's why it's okay for them to fake some shit. They don't understand the real. They think you gotta be tough 24/7 if you a gangster. That's why they be like, oh, what's happening to Bobby Shmurda? He's dancing all the time. Bro, it's a time to be gangster and it's a time to have fun, bro. Niggas not trying to be gangster 24/7, bro.
It's like being a warrior in the garden.
Bobby Shmurda Bobby Starter found out in real life where being gangsta gets you. Exactly. And that nigga got out of that shit.
He had one of the hottest records in the world. He was signed for 8 months. He was an artist for 8 months, and was in the feds for 7 years, bro.
And then he got out. He was in the feds for 7 years. Held it down for his man. He got out with his.
It took more time for his man to get the same day.
Son, he got out.
He could have did like 3.
3 GS9.
So
he's certified in the hood. You feel me? Like, just because of shit like that. You feel me? Because niggas don't do that, much less rapping niggas.
Look, another person, like, I know people got their feelings about it. My son. My son did like 20 years, bro. Shine got locked up in like 99, bro. 99. And got locked up and got out in like, 2013, 14, something like that. And they got deported. In the middle of having one of the biggest records, that Bad Boy shit. Like, come on, bro. Like, niggas out here really did the gangster shit, and we understand what's on the other side of that. Like, it's not what it's cracked up to be for the most part. It really do become some other shit.
And I'm a nigga Shine. I seen his interview on Drink Champs. It was great. I needed that shit.
Absolutely.
Just this vibe through the fucking episode, bro. That shit was just calm, bro.
It's the growth. It's like
and
we
that's
talked
why I
about
need
last
one
week
nigga
from
savage
to sophistication.
Yeah, bro.
Well, man, we gonna make that. It's going from savage to sophistication, bro. That's gonna be something.
Big facts. Life is much more peaceful like that. Like when you just doing your thing, staying out the way, you just become more aware of your strengths, your weaknesses, so you could work on yourself and gain more knowledge, growth, and just growth overall. Like, niggas don't realize you don't gotta be on some, see how I spot, all that. That's a headache, bro. That's energy wasted. Like, you feel me? And I know it's harder than it's easier said than done, you feel me? Because certain niggas is in that situation, and in order to get out that situation, you gotta do certain things. And them things that you could do the clean way is being prevented from that because of your circumstances. So it's like a big circle, like, you feel me? So shout out to my niggas in the trenches.
Maslow's hierarchy, bro.
Yeah,
Maslow hierarchy of need, bro. That's what it be. But moving along. We talked about some of the getting old 10 years ago. Threesomes. To cap this off though, professional pillow fighting, man. Have y'all seen this new trend of professional pillow fighting? Man?
I ain't see it, but I would be good at that.
I seen one match,
bro. They sitting there smacking the shit out of each other with these motherfucking pillows, bro. Hey, man. I'm about to.
Niggas really be bored with
life. Niggas fighting pause.
Bro, it's women and men. They be like, they been in octagon, niggas, they got them in the rings.
I did see that. I will fuck somebody up.
Smacking.
Bro, you know how lit that is? It's because, bro, it's like you got longer arms now. Like, for me, I don't got the longest arms, so my job is not that. I got to get in to get my job in. If I got a pillow, I can get distance, weave this shit, and just smack you quick, bro. That's easy, bro. That's easy money every time. Nobody's touching me, and I'm going to fuck them up. I'm gonna learn move. I'm gonna just come underneath and swing like this. Bow. That shit gonna overhands, yo, bro. I want to sign up for that for the bread, though. I will win, bro.
Accidentally knock somebody out.
I'm doing it on purpose.
Tell me, like, wait, did he hit him with the pillow, or was that the?
Or his fist? It's gonna be so quick you don't even know. I'm gonna get in on him, boom, throw the pillow. That's it.
Nah, Ready
trying to knock each other out.
They smacking it. They whooping each other's ass, bro. I know what Randy gonna do. He gonna stuff the pillow kind of down and wrap the pillowcase around his fist. So when he's swinging it, he is hitting you, but he really catch you with the back of his fist too. Like, so you gonna knock somebody the fuck out with that.
Oh, you're back. Oh.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I seen some dope ones. That they kind of like, like the Pride rings and stuff. The setup how Pride used to be for like mixed martial arts. That's the kind of arena, like the kind of situation that be whooping ass, man. But yeah, man, that's all we got for this week, man. Y'all got anything else?
I ain't got nothing else. I was gonna say. I mean, I just want to say, because it's February, Black History is every day. Black history is history, period. You feel me? So I know niggas is shouting out Black History Month, third. That shit is weak, my boy. We shouldn't have to have a Black History Month because history got whitewashed. That's why we need a Black History Month. They took everything we did good out, fucked it all up.
Black history is American history.
Yeah, it's just American history, bro. Just study American history. You wouldn't need a Black History Month. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say.
For sure. Again, shout out to the fans for tuning in like y'all do every week. Like, comment, subscribe. Leave some comments. Write some suggestions. We're going to take some of y'all topics as well if they sound good. I don't personally read the comments. I'll leave that to Dot and Randy if they would too.
Yeah, I read them. I read the comments. Leave us a comment. You feel me? Anything you want us to do differently, anything you want us to do more, we'll definitely take heed to that. We appreciate it. Concerns and all that.
For sure. It's the Bonnet Boys, man, and we up out of here.
You hard.
You heard?
Keep you a bonnet.